Hey friends, how are you doing? Welcome back to College Sports Corner. I'm Barry. It's Thursday afternoon. We have 1.5 days left until the weekend. We can tell this work stuff to go to hell for a couple days. Enjoy our weekend. A lot of stuff to get to today. Today we're going to be going over Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday too. We added Wednesday to this show for basketball. Things are getting a little bit more clearer now. Each day goes on, each day of games goes on. Things are starting to get a little more clearer of who's going to make a run, who's going to do well in the tournament, who's going to make the tournament, who isn't going to make the tournament. We got 17 days left until Selection Sunday. A lot of great games going on this weekend. We'll get to those games, but first we got a lot to do. So we're going to get to some news first. Hey, if you like the show, tell your friends and tell your family and hit that little subscribe button in the corner so you don't miss a show. So let's get on with the news. I think one of the big stories probably here in the last few days is what happened after the Michigan-Wisconsin game on Sunday. We'll get into that when we go over that game. But Juwan Howard, Michigan coach, 5-game suspension, $40,000 fine for hitting Wisconsin assistant Joe Krabbenhoft, is that how you say his name? After Sunday's game. I mean, he was mad because Wisconsin called a timeout with a few seconds left, and they were up by 15, I think it was. Incidentally, in the Minnesota-Wisconsin game, Wisconsin calls a timeout with something like 5 seconds left in the first half, and all the Minnesota crowd booed. So I guess kind of comical. Anyway, Wisconsin coach Greg Gard, he got fined that $10,000 for his part in that. There's something here that's Georgetown coach Patrick Ewing said after all that happened, we need to get rid of the handshake after the games. It's like, really? I mean, it's sportsmanship. It's part of every game. If you do that, you're just basically just teaching kids, hey, when the game's over, turn your back and walk off the field. I mean, to me, that was a stupid statement. Why he said it, I don't know. And why is he worried about a handshake when he's 6-20 and 11th in the Big East? I mean, he needs to be worrying about getting back to Georgetown standards. So that's my personal opinion, but everybody's got their own. A little bit of sad, crappy news. Creighton guard Ryan Nembhard, he had wrist surgery. He's going to be out for the season. So, Ryan, man, hope you get better soon. Some football news. Grambling is set to hire former Baylor coach Art Briles as their offensive coordinator. All right. Hey, it may work out. Former Michigan quarterback Denard Robinson, he's going back to Michigan. He's going to be assistant director to player personnel. So that'd be pretty cool to have him back on campus. Okay, baseball started this past weekend. After 1 week, here is your undefeated teams in the top 25. Texas, Ole Miss, LSU, North Carolina State, Florida State, Arizona, Oregon State, Georgia, Tennessee, Georgia Tech, Maryland, and Miami. After the first weekend, that's all your undefeated teams in the top 25. Undefeated softball teams after 2 weeks. Oklahoma, Alabama, Florida, Florida State, Washington, Virginia Tech, Oregon, Tennessee, and the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. Those are your undefeateds in baseball and softball after a couple weeks. All right, let's get to Sunday. Iona, 76, Fairfield, 58. Joseph for Iona, 15 points, 10 rebounds. This one went into 2 overtimes. Houston, 76, Wichita State, 74. Carleton for Houston, 23 points, 11 rebounds. Sheed had 13 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Wichita State, Porter Jr., 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And Council, 17 points, 10 rebounds. This game was tied at 74 with, what does it say here? 13 seconds left and 1.3 seconds left, I'm sorry. And Juwan Roberts dunked the ball for the win in overtime. So, pretty dramatic finish. And here we go. Wisconsin 77, Michigan 63. Wisconsin's Davis, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 11 for 17 from the field. Kral had 11 points, 5 rebounds. For the Wolverines, Dickinson, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 9 for 15 from the field. Brooks had 14 points, 4 rebounds. It was a good game. It was tied at 31 at the half. Pretty competitive game. But everybody's talking about it afterwards during the handshake. Michigan coach Juwan Howard had words with Wisconsin coach Greg Gard. Howard was pissed about a late timeout called by the Badgers, which Wisconsin coach Garrard explained why he did it. I read it a few days ago. I forget why, but somehow it benefited his team to call the timeout. He wasn't just kind of shoving it in Michigan's face or anything. Things got out of hand. We know what happened. Juwan Howard struck Joe Krabenhoff and didn't even look like he hit him with a fist. More like an open hand upside the head. And then a brawl broke out. And Juwan Howard, 5-game suspension, $40,000 fine. Greg Gard, he got $10,000 for his part in that. And I guess it's all behind us now. Maine 65, New Jersey Tech 61. Providence 71, Butler 70. That game went into overtime. Watson for Providence, 22 points, 3 rebounds. Harris for Butler, 17 points and 3 assists. Detroit 80, Wright State 75. Purdue Fort Wayne 81, Milwaukee 71. Central Florida 69, East Carolina 66. Northern Iowa 95, Missouri State 75. Green for Northern Iowa, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Followed by Carter, 17 points, 8 rebounds. Missouri State, it was Prim, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Marist 67, Quinnipiac 66. The game was tied at 30 at halftime. Another overtime game, Manhattan 84, Rider 78. Rider actually led this game by 5 at the half. Siena 84, St. Peter 70. Temple 75, Cincinnati 71. Hicks for Temple, 16 points, 7 rebounds. Davenport for Cincinnati, 24 points, 5 rebounds. Fordham 50, George Mason 47. O'Hames for Fordham, 17 points, 12 rebounds. Not too bad. George Mason's Johnson, 19 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Cleveland State 79, Green Bay 67. Creighton 83, Marquette 82. That game was tied at 46 at half. Like, God damn. SMU 73, Memphis 57. Davis for SMU, 27 points, 2 rebounds. Weathers behind him, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Quinones for Memphis. Guess that's how you say it. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Northern Kentucky 71, Oakland 66. San Jose State 71, New Mexico 55. That game was tied at 25 at halftime. Loyola Maryland 69, Lehigh 42. Hartford 74, Stony Brook 70. Purdue 84, Rutgers 72. Boy, Rutgers went on that little run where they're beating ranked teams, but it's kind of ended here in the last few days. Ivy for Purdue, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 5 for 11 from the field, 15 for 18 on his free throws. Mulcahy for Rutgers, 15 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Rutgers was on a 4-game winning streak of beating ranked opponents until Purdue beat them. Jacksonville State 82, Bellin Marine 67, USC 62, Washington 60. Ellis for USC, 21 points, 2 rebounds, 6 for 10 from the field, 2 for 2 when he shot 3-pointers, 7 for 8 on his free throws. And Roberts for Washington State, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 for 12 on the field. Made 4 out of 8 3-pointers, and he made 2 out of 2 on his free throws. Mississippi State 58, Missouri 56. Molinar for the Bulldogs, 16 points. And Pickett for Missouri, 16 points also. No games canceled or postponed on Sunday. Some good news. Colgate Monday, I'm sorry. We're going to do Monday now. Colgate 63, American 49. Lafayette 84, Holy Cross 61. Quinn for Lafayette, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. And Gates for Holy Cross, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Liberty 85, Central Arkansas 66. Middle Tennessee 77, UTEP 59. Boston College 71, Florida State 55. Zachary for Boston College, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Cleveland for Florida State, 18 points, 8 rebounds. North Carolina 70, Louisville 63. Game was tied at 36 at halftime. Manick for North Carolina, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 12 from the field. Williams for Louisville, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 for 11 from the field. Maryland 67, Penn State 61. Russell for Maryland, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 13 from the field. And Harrer for Penn State, 14 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 7 for 10 from the field. Coppin State 86, Howard 82. Syracuse 74, Georgia Tech 73. Jimmy Boeheim for Syracuse, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Swider, 18 points, 12 rebounds. Howard for Georgia Tech, 19 points, 10 rebounds. And Usher came in with 14 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. That game went into overtime. Let's see, Ohio State 80, Indiana 69. Branham for Ohio State, 27 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 for 12 from the field, 8 for 8 on his free throws, and he had 2 blocks. Joe Johnson from Indiana, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 for 12 from the field. Hoosiers played the Badgers pretty tough in this game. It was a 5-point game at the halftime. And then Indiana outscored Ohio State 35-30 in the second half to force overtime. So, SIU 66, Eastern Illinois 52, Valpasario 74, Evansville 69. Taylor for Valpasario, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 for 15 from the field. Sisley for Evansville, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 6 for 9 from the field. Drake 74, Indiana State 58. Penn for Drake, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. And Henry for Indiana State, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Marshall 74, Southern Miss 60. Morgan State 85, Norfolk State 74. Southern Utah 79, Northern Arizona 48. South Carolina State 79, Delaware State 74. Samford 76, Citadel 74. That game was tied at 37 at halftime. Northern Colorado 77, Idaho State 70. Loyola Chicago 59, Illinois State 50. TCU 77, West Virginia 67. This was a 1-point game at half. Miller for TCU, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 10 from the field. And Sherman for West Virginia, 23 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 10 for 19 from the field. All 5 TCU starters in this game had double-digit points. That's pretty cool. West Virginia shot 55% in the first half, cooled off, and in the second half, they only shot 35%. Maryland Eastern Shore 79, North Carolina Central 66, Alabama A&M 71, Florida A&M 63, Alabama State 89, Bethune Cookman 78, UCLA 66, Arizona State 52, Clark for UCLA 16 points, 9 rebounds, followed by Bernard 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Horn for Arizona State 9 points, 4 assists. Another one went into overtime. Baylor 66, Oklahoma State 64. Flager for Baylor, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 11 for 20 from the field and 7 for 13 on his 3-point shooting. Thompson for the Cowboys, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He was 6 for 15 from the field. Bears Akinjo, I think that's how you say his name. Hit a pull-up jumper in overtime to win this one. No points scored in the first half until the 17:32 mark. Both of them were started off cold. Baylor finally made a shot. Cowboys ended up missing their first 9 shots in this game. So it is what it is, huh? Prairie View A&M 69, Mississippi Valley State 64. San Francisco 104, Pacific 71. Shabazz for San Francisco, 21 points, 4 rebounds. Bailey for Pacific, 20 points, 3 rebounds. Texas Southern 70, Arkansas Pine Bluff 68. Grisham came off the bench for Texas Southern in this game and scored 13 points. New Mexico State 68, Seattle 55. Allen for New Mexico State, 19 points, 5 assists in this game. Good news again Monday, no games canceled or postponed. Tuesday, St. Thomas, Minnesota, 84. North Dakota, 74. Lindbergh for St. Thomas, Minnesota, 14 points in that game. Yale, 66. Dartmouth, 61. Swain for Yale came in with 21 points. Ohio, 76. Central Michigan, 50. St. Bonaventure, 73. Rhode Island, 55. Attaway for St. Bonaventure, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 for 17 from the field, 2 for 5 when he shot 3-pointers. Mitchell for Rhode Island, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 7 for 12 from the field. Tennessee, 80. Missouri, 61. Chandler for Tennessee, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He was 9 for 12 from the field. 2 for 4 when he shot 3-pointers, and 3 for 7 when he shot free throws. Pickett from Missouri, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 10 from the field. Monmouth, 71. Siena, 59. Monmouth led 34-19 at half. Siena actually outscored Monmouth 36-33 in the second half, but still managed to lose. Buffalo, 86. Miami of Ohio, 84. Buffalo, 5-point lead going into the half here. Miami of Ohio outscored Buffalo 44-41 in the second half, and just like Siena, they managed to lose somehow. Charleston, 83. Northeastern, 72. Texas A&M, 91. Georgia, 77. Jackson for the Aggies, 31 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. 11 for 11 from the field, 2 for 3 when he shot 3-pointers, 6 for 7 on his free throws, and he had 6 steals in this game. For Georgia, Oquendo, 33 points, not too bad. And he had 7 rebounds and 2 assists. He shot 12 for 22 from the field. Akron, 82. Bowling Green, 68. Iowa, 86. Michigan State, 60. Murray for Iowa State, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 for 15 from the field, 2 for 5 on his 3-point shooting, 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Walker for Michigan State, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. That's our leading scorer. Michigan State's was Walker with 9 points. These two teams are like just going in opposite directions. You got Michigan State up here, oh, there we go, and Iowa down here. Now they've just kind of come together and passed each other. Now Iowa's up here and Michigan State's down here. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but they are going in the opposite directions. Richmond, 84. George Washington, 71. Toledo, 92. Western Michigan, 50. Arkansas, 82. Florida, 74. Note for Arkansas, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And Williams had 15 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Florida's Castleton gets it done again, but they don't get the win. He got 29 points, 6 rebounds, 10 for 16 from the field, 9 for 10 when he shot free throws. Gators played Arkansas pretty tough. They're only down by 3 points at the half, but then they kind of cooled off and fell off in the second half, and Arkansas got them. Kent State, 93. Ball State, 82. Eastern Michigan, 74. Northern Illinois, 72. Miami, 85. Pitt, 64. McGusty for Miami, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Hewley for Pitt, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Northwestern, 77. Nebraska, 65. I watched this game. I know a lot of people say, why the hell would you watch that one? I don't know, because I just watched it. This is a decent game. Nance for Northwestern, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. McGowan's for Nebraska, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. UConn, 71. Villanova, 69. Sonogo for UConn, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. 8 for 14 from the field, 4 for 5 when he shot free throws. Gillespie for Villanova, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 for 9 from the field. Texas Tech, 66. Oklahoma, 42. Warren for Texas Tech, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 for 9 from the field. Hill for Oklahoma, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 for 5 from the field. It's weird seeing Oklahoma only score 42 points. They used to be a decent basketball team. St. Louis, a few years back. St. Louis 72, St. Joseph 61, Alabama 74, Vandy 72. Quinterly for Alabama, 19 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Pippen Jr. gets it done again for Vanderbilt, 26 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. 5 for 13 from the field, 2 for 5 when he shot three-pointers, and 14 for 18 on free throws. So Pippen Jr. seems to lead every game they have. Maybe if some of the other guys could step up a little bit like that, they might win some more games. We'll see. Fresno State 65, Air Force 40. Robinson for Fresno State, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 for 18 from the field. And Hybrider for Air Force, 14 points. Battle of the Sunshine State, Kansas 102, Kansas State 83. Gabaji, I think that's how you say his name for Kansas, 23.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Pretty good game. Brown had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Kansas State's Noel was the leading scorer with 20 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Boise State 58, San Diego State 57. Kigab for Boise State, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 5 for 8 from the field. And Manas, I guess that's how you say his name, from San Diego State, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Wasn't too bad. They only lost by 1 point. So a couple more points from him or somebody else, and hell. Cal Bakersfield 61, Cal Poly 60. Utah State 81, New Mexico 56. Bean for the Utah State, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Not too bad. And Mashburn Jr. for New Mexico, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. UNLV 62, Nevada 54. Hamilton for UNLV. Seems like we call his name every time we go over a UNLV game. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. 10 for 25 from the field. 5 for 13 from three-point land. Sherfield for Nevada, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 for 22 from the field. Good news again on Tuesday. No games canceled or postponed because of that COVID BS. All right, so brings us to last night. Army 73, Bucknell 60. Creighton 81, St. John 78. Hawkins for Creighton, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. South Carolina 66, Mississippi State 56. Lehigh 78, American 61. Boston College 69, North Carolina State 61. Hampton 68, Campbell 66. Central Arkansas 81, Northern Alabama 72. Presbyterian 68, Charleston Southern 48. Citadel 71, Mercer 67. Colgate 78, Holy Cross 71. Notre Dame 79, Syracuse 69. Atkinson for the Irish, 20 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists. Pretty good. 5 for 10 from the field, 10 for 12 on his free throw shooting. Syracuse, both Beheims had 20 points each in that game. Let's see, Davidson 74, Duquesne 50. Lee for Davidson, 27 points. And he had 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Easley for Duquesne, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Drake 71, Valpasario 65. Duke 65, Virginia 61. Griffin and Keel for Duke, 13 points each. Clark for Virginia, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 9 for 15 from the field, and he made 6 out of his 11 three-point shots. Jacksonville State 81, Eastern Kentucky 68, High Point 78, North Carolina A&T 58, Towson 84, James Madison 65, Boston 76, Lafayette 60, Georgia State 82, UL Monroe 70, Navy 52, Loyola Maryland 50. When Loyola Maryland led by 1 point at the half, ended up losing. Bellarmine 76, Lipscomb 73, Fordham 60, LaSalle 54. Ohams for Fordham, 20 points, 13 rebounds, pretty good. He was 7 for 14 from the field, 5 for 6 when he shot free throws. Roy for LaSalle, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 4 for 8 from the field. Gardner-Webb, 60. North Carolina, Asheville, 59. New Hampshire, 83. New Jersey Tech, 55. Northern Iowa, 88. Indiana State, 82. Green for Northern Iowa, 21 points, followed by Carter, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Henry for Indiana State, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Longwood, 71. Radford, 66. Michigan, first game without Juwan Howard, first game of his suspension. They beat Rutgers 71-62. Houston for Michigan, 21 points, 3 rebounds. Dickinson had 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Harper Jr. for Rutgers, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. They talked to the players after the game, and they really praised the assistant coaches there at Michigan for getting them ready for this game and getting them in check. So it was nothing but praise for the assistant coaches that have taken over for Juwan Howard right now. Kennesaw State 75, Stetson 71, UMass Lowell 67, Stony Brook 50. Troy 59, UT Arlington 53, Louisiana 82, Georgia Southern 69, Dayton 82, Massachusetts 61, Camara for Dayton 12 points, 6 rebounds, followed by Blockney, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Stedman for UMass, 14 points, 3 rebounds. Jacksonville, 71, North Florida, 39. Vermont, 66, Binghamton, 49. Clemson, 80, Wake Forest, 69. Hunter for Clemson, 21 points, 4 rebounds, followed by Dawes, who have 19 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Monsanto for Wake Forest, 17 points, 7 rebounds. Followed by La Ravia, 15 points, 8 rebounds. North Carolina, Greensboro, 73. Western Carolina, 64. Wofford, 83. VMI, 72. Iowa State, 84. West Virginia, 81. Brockington for Iowa State. Another guy we seem to call every time we go over an Iowa State game. He's always leading in points. He had 35 points and 5 rebounds, 14 for 22 from the field, 5 for 8, 3-pointer, 2 for 4 when he shot free throws. This guy for West Virginia, see if I can butcher his name. Osa Buhoin? Anyway, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Not too bad. App State, 78. Little Rock, 66. Missouri State, 83. Bradley, 67. Mosley from Missouri, 33 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 13 for 20 from the field, 5 for 9, 3-point shooting. Leon's for Bradley, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Loyola Chicago, 82. Evansville, 31. Wow. Aguak for Loyola Chicago, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Evansville scored 31 points. Their leading scorer was Sisley with 9 points. The next leading scorer was Frederking, 4 points. So, man. Evansville, they scored 12 points in the first half, came back and had a better half in the second half, and scored 19. So, probably a big reason why they're 6-22. Southern Illinois, 90. Illinois State, 69. Coop for Southern Illinois, 22 points, 5 rebounds. Behind him, Domask and Jones had 16 points each. Reeves for Illinois State, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. SMU, 75. Tulsa, 61. Davis for SMU, 17 points, 7 assists. Weathers had 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. Horn for Tulsa, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He went 8 for 14 from the field. Made 5 out of his 7 3-pointers he made. Florida Gulf Coast 82, Liberty 72. Liberty led this game by 2 at the half. East Carolina 64, South Florida 60. Texas 75, TCU 66. Jones for the Longhorns, 21 points. Behind him, Carr had 19 points, 4 rebounds. Behind him, Allen had 17 points, 7 rebounds. For TCU, Miles Jr., 17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. He was 8 for 15 from the field. Horned Frogs had a 5-point game, or a 5-point lead at the half in this game. Came back, though, and lost it by, 9? UMBC 92, Hartford 85. Providence 99, Xavier 92. Providence's Bynum, 27 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Reeves had 16 points, 6 rebounds. Kunkel, I guess I should say it, for Xavier, 20 points. Scruggs had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. This game went into 3 overtimes, and they were tied at 36 at half. But the final OT, the Friars outscored Xavier 11-4 to win that one. Coastal Carolina 74, Arkansas State 69. Coastal Carolina's Williams had a career high, 31 points. Congratulations to him. Samford 83, Furman 75. Glover for Samford, 22 points. Grand Canyon 85, Chicago State 64. Houston 81, Tulane 67. Edwards for Houston, 21 points, 2 rebounds. And Moore had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Cook for Tulane, 19 points. Cross, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Texas State 55, South Alabama 52. That game was tied at 25 at halftime. And then the Bobcats came back and won by 3. Seton Hall 66, Butler 60. Roden for Seton Hall, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 6 for 17 from the field, 3 for 4 when he shot 3-pointers. Hodges for Butler, 25.7 rebounds, not too bad. He was 10 for 14 from the field. He made 3 out of his 5 3-pointers. Auburn 77, Ole Miss 64. Smith, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists for Auburn. Jasper had 15 points. Joyner for Ole Miss, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Central Florida 75, Cincinnati 61. Walker for Central Florida, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Behind him, Penny and Diong, 11 points each. DeJulius for Cincinnati, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Behind him, Davenport, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Kentucky 71, LSU 66. I butcher this guy's name all the time. I apologize to him if he ever watches any of these videos, but Shibui for Kentucky. 17 points, 16 rebounds. Pretty good. He was 5 for 7 from the field, 7-11 when he shot free throws. Pinson for LSU, 26 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 for 20 from the field, 12 out of his 13 free throws he made. LSU, they played Kentucky pretty tough in this first half. Kentucky was kind of like, I don't know if they were sleeping or just not into it or whatever, but they even led by 80, LSU led Kentucky by 8 at halftime. And then I guess Calipari yelled at them in the locker room. In the second half, they came out and won the game. Only won by 5, though. So I don't know if he didn't yell enough at them or they just said, yeah, coach, we got it, don't worry. Virginia Tech 62, Georgia Tech 58. Aluma for the Hokies, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 4 for 12 from the field. He made 4 out of his 5 free throws. DeVoe for Georgia Tech, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 for 14 from the field. This one I watched last night, too. This is a really good game. Wisconsin, 68. Minnesota, 67. These guys were neck and neck all the way. I mean, it was really good. Crowell for Wisconsin, 20 points, 7 rebounds. Wall had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Battle for Minnesota, 17 points, 4 rebounds. He was 7 for 12 from the field. And if you didn't see it, I'd say it was neck and neck and close. Yeah. Wisconsin shot 51% from the field. Minnesota shot 46%. Wisconsin made 36% of their 3-pointers. Minnesota made 42% of their 3-pointers. And Wisconsin made 68% of their free throws. Minnesota, they also made 68% of their free throws. Just a really good Big Ten game. It was really good. The heavyweights here in the Mountain West, man, they keep going at it. Colorado State 61, Wyoming 55. Roddy for Colorado State, another guy we call his name all. Seems like every time we go over a Colorado State game. 26 points, 11 rebounds, 8 for 13 from the field, 4 for 7 when he shot free throws, 6 for 7. No, 4 for 7 on his 3-point. I'm sorry. He made 4 out of his 7 attempts on 3 points and 6 for 7 on his free throws. Anyway, hell of a player anyway. Wyoming's Jeffries, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 7 for 16 from the field. Made 6 out of his 15 3-point attempts. These two are probably a couple of the best teams in the Mountain West Conference. I can't wait for this tournament to start because I want to see how they go against some of these heavyweights because they're gonna get paired up and have to play some of these big boys around. So it's gonna be cool to see how they do. Anyway, Wyoming won the first match of these two guys a few weeks ago. Wyoming shot 34% from the field. Rams just edged them a little bit. Shot 39% from the field in this one. Washington State 78, Washington 70. They call the football game the Apple Cup. Do they do the same for basketball? I don't know. Guy for Washington State, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Followed by Obagidi. Anyway, 21 points, 14 rebounds for him. Pretty damn good game. Washington's Fuller was the leader. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Once again, for Wednesday, no games postponed or canceled. Man, it's Thursday. We got some pretty good games tonight. Check them out. We'll have some good ones this weekend. But, hey, you know what the good news is? Only a few hours left today, and then we got tomorrow. And let's face it, Friday, aren't we really not into work anyway? We're kind of just going through the motions, maybe watching videos and stuff on during our work break, watching them on our computer at work, which that's a good idea. So see, you can subscribe to the show and waste your time on Friday when you don't want to work anyway, right? There you go. All right, so we'll be back Sunday. We're going to go over tonight's games, Friday's games, Saturday's games. Anyway, man, y'all have a good rest of the day. Have a great tomorrow. It's Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back on Sunday.